Hey everyone, it's Rob from Hypop and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going through the different backdrop types available on the market to use in photos and videos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this. Hit that notification bell to be updated of any new content we release. Drop a like in this video if it's helped you in any way. If you have any questions about backdrop types, leave them down in the comment section below. Follow us on social media at Hypop and visit our website, hypop.com.au. Let's get into it.
So we'll be going through 5 different types of backdrops. Firstly, cotton muslin backdrops, paper backdrops, collapsible pop-up screens, the easy frame backdrop, and flat lay backdrops, perfect for social media and product photography. We actually go through cotton muslins and paper backdrops and we compare them in a video, so if you want to take a closer look at that one, click the link up above. So with cotton muslins, they're available in 3 different types. You've got standard colors or solid colors. You've also got pastel colors, which sort of is the same thing, but in nice pastel types, and also patterns, so something like a tie-dye pattern. They're available in many different sizes, including 3x3, 3x6, or 1.8 by 2.8 meters. So these are the standard sizes in meters for backdrops. For your solid colors, they're usually available in just your standard white, black, gray, chroma key green, or chroma key blue. You have pastel colors too, so we have pastel colors available where they are in nice colors that are perfect for portrait photography, fashion photography. With cotton muslin backdrops, they're a little bit different to paper backdrops because they have a little bit of texture to them. You can definitely see the wrinkles, and if you're wanting to avoid the wrinkles, you'd have to use some sort of maintenance in terms of like using an iron or a clothing steam iron. And they're good for shoots where it may get messy, or you may need to be a little bit more space conscious. Examples of this include baby photography or on location shoots where you're in a small space. So if you have restricted space, cotton muslins are perfect for that. They're reusable as well because they're made from cotton muslin, so that means you can actually machine wash them. They're easy to maintain, and they also fold down nicely, so if you want to pack and store them away, you can do that, as well as, in a little pouch, you can easily take that with you in your photography bag. The next type of backdrop are paper rolls. So paper backdrops are great. They're typically a solid pigmented color, and they're good for fashion, e-commerce stores, and also commonly used in the industry, so for portrait photography and all types of studio photography. The main cons are they're consumable and they're not reusable. So as they get dirty, you typically cut the backdrop off and you dispose of that, or you can recycle the excess that's been used. The portability is not great as compared to cotton muslin backdrops because they're quite large in terms of their length. So they're available in 2 sizes, 1.3 meters, and also 2.7 meters, or you can cut them down to size 2. So if 2.7 meters is a bit too long, you can cut them down typically, depending on if they're available, the cutting service is available. Paper rolls need to be stored upright and away from direct sunlight and moisture to avoid rippling. So you'll also need a backdrop stand with paper backdrops. The good thing about backdrop stands is if you decide to use cotton muslin or paper backdrops, you can go ahead and use that depending on the type of backdrop you go for. We go through so many different types of backdrop stands in a video, so if you want to take a closer look at that, click the link up above. The next backdrop type are collapsible pop-up backdrops. These are great if the setup needs to be space conscious, so if you're on location or you have limited space, it's perfect for that. The main con for this type of backdrop is that there's a small surface area to shoot on, so that means there's limited ways of shooting. So a lot of these backdrops are made from a cotton muslin or sometimes like a nylon material. And you can fold them away similar to a car reflector or car like visor, and you can place them into a little carry pouch and easy for you to sort of store away or take with you on location. Maintenance of pop-up backdrops are just a little bit of spot cleaning, so if they get dirty, and depending on the type of material, so if it's cotton muslin, you can sort of wipe it down with a cloth, or if it's nylon, it's a lot easier to maintain. The next backdrop is a fairly unique one. It's called the Easy Frame. We've unboxed and reviewed this particular type of backdrop system, so if you want to take a closer look at that one, click the link up above. Now the Easy Frame, there's a few pros and cons to this backdrop. Firstly, the pros, it replaces the need to create a traditional cyclorama. So cyclorama backdrops or infinity backdrops usually are made from like a wood construction. You'd need some sort of plasterboard, and it takes time to sort of set this all up. With the Easy Frame, it's a lot more convenient because it's portable and you can set it up with 1 or 2 people. It also allows you many different custom backdrop options because their backdrops are printed onto skins. So you can go with solid color backdrops, or you can go with pattern backdrops, and it's easy for you to provide a high-res image to use as a backdrop. So if you're going to be using something like a pattern, it's perfect for that. The main cons of this type of backdrop system is that it's an exclusive backdrop system. So what I mean by that is that you can't use those previous backdrop stands we've talked about with cotton muslins or paper backdrops. This backdrop system is its own unique system. So you have to invest into the frame, the Easy Frame itself, as well as skins. So if you're wanting to get more backdrops for this type of system, you need to purchase Easy Frame skins in particular. Now the maintenance of Easy Frame skins are that they're machine washable. So they're made from like poly cotton mix. So it's great, it means that you can actually wipe them down if you need to, or throw them into a washing machine and wash that. Otherwise, storage for this system is a little bit more of a permanent setup. So if you have the studio space, or if you're planning on having an allocated space for your studio, it's perfect for that. But you can definitely pack this away. There is a carry bag that's provided, and you can actually pack this away and take it with you on location, or if you have to go to, you know, like your client's place to do the shoot, you can most certainly do that. Now the last type of backdrop we'll be looking at are flat lay backdrops. These are backdrops that are perfect for product photography or for social media. You can change up the content with this type of backdrop without buying a slab of textured material. You can get creative, you can use a piece of material if you want. However, these ones here typically have a printed pattern. They're usually double-sided, so that means you have 2 options available, and they're easy to store away because they're literally a piece of cardboard with a printed pattern on it. Main cons for a flat lay backdrop is that they have a limited surface area. So generally they're not that large. They're mainly used for, you know, close-up flat lays, macro shots, product photography, food photography, and things like that. The great thing about them though is that they're easy to maintain, so if the surface gets dirty, it's easy to just wipe it down. And lastly, for storage, all you need to do is roll it up and store it away. If you have one of those round cardboard mailers that you use for posting, you can store it away in that.
Special thanks to Daniel from Innkeeper Studios. Follow them on Instagram at Innkeeper Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and also hit that notification bell to be updated of any new content. Follow us on social media and visit our website, hypop.com.au. Thanks for watching.